Okay. Alright. Time is minute. Okay, minute exactly, and I know that. Big brain. So I like how that's how it's gonna start, but just to put it out there for one, the save file got corrupted for the data of the world. The world I was gonna do this of Ghostly, this is endpoint. We had made it all the way to the very end of the setup, and so I've already played this world, so I already know what happens, but at the same time, trying to do it with two person versus one person, way different. She's not going to restart. I don't want her to. And part of it is also she's not going to restart because she's going to surgery. Films is still at the perspective setup at the time of this setup, and it's been a week since I found out. So yeah. Yeah, that makes it fun. How do I do? Where are we here? That took me a minute to set up and go at, and this is where the camera angle is going to be this whole time. Well, in truth, I'll do that. It'll be better. Alright, but like we have stuff like this. Unable to complete. I don't even know if I can read that. Unable to complete request connection because I have my camera set up here. Alright, we got an English. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do pin 2. I'll leave pin 2 there. And pin 3, I will put it as a body cam. And then what I can just do is swap between the pins. Pin 3, I'll also zoom. I'll leave the zoom stuff in pin 3. Alright, so I just have to swap between the pins accordingly. And pin 3 will also rotate up and down accordingly. Such as this. This is the setup, and this is what we have to deal with. And now this bridge is cool as hell. I'm actually going to go over here. Pin 3, and yeah, that's partially also why I'm in a different avatar as well. I did switch out the avatars between and just kind of during some of them, but like full honesty, some of it is the fact this is global, by the way, when you press it like that, but some of it is the fact that Ghostly, well, my video corrupted. I hit a little lag spike. We got about past here. We got to here, no issues. We got up to here, no issues. What's funny is I just deleted the video, so I no longer have access to it. I managed to see what this reads. One issue detected, photonic bridge, patchwork. Warning, tampering with the connection relay will void your warranty. I mean, my hand's right there, but part of it's because I also have a can of Coke in the vicinity. And yeah, you can hear me just push my desk setup so I don't hit it. Hands right there. But yeah, no. Saying all that, I have to click this, and we watch this here. Actually, I'll go pin 3. Actually, you know what? Instead, let's do camera mode stream off. Local photo, so it should be on, yeah. So now you're seeing what I see. You can even see my camera there, which doesn't matter to me. Right, you have the lines going across. Shut up about that. The lights setting up. That was just me going AFK to take a look. You see all those, right? We actually did watch it from here as well, and like so, I had it to here with legitimately zero issues in any way, shape, or form. We saw the purple, we saw that leg, and then we're like, "Whoa, what happened?" This was us, and so we had gone through trying to figure out everything. Let me go back to stream. And you guys are, which pin are you on? Pin 3. Yeah, so this is where we're at. Explosive fragment, detect firewall nodes, and it'll implode. Proceed to enter control room and use, yeah. So we were trying to figure it out. We had gone down to there, take a look to see, and halfway up to there, I lagged to where I couldn't do anything. And that's when the video got corrupted. Like this bridge, pretty much. So, yeah. I'm still going to take my time through it, not because I don't want to rush it, but also because of the fact that I feel like if I rush it, then it's oh, hey, every single thing else was like an hour long, and that's part of it. Can I click on this? Okay, bridge for, I did not mean to grab that. Bridge fragment. I will actually be doing this like so. So now we can actually make sure, I want to also make sure that I'm not putting my head in this thing as well. So kind of. So I'll do this actually. That'll be pin 3 for right now. So that's what that setup is. I don't get to go through this yet. Actually, let me go pin 1. I don't get to go through this yet. What I do get to do instead, grab this and do this. So yeah, this is still just as cool. But the fact that I know it is the one thing that does actually genuinely piss me off. There is more to it. I didn't know that this is what it also looked like. For all what I knew up there was, also didn't know I had to click on it. But for what I knew up there was that it was diamonds. So yeah, there is also one more thing we did figure out as well. We'd found this out at the end of setting it all up. I was on the last little bit trying to figure out how the hell to get across. And that's when we figured out this zip line thing. Otherwise, it would be up and down all of that parkour there, all the way through there, all the way down to there. But yeah, like this is what it was. How was it done? Because you can't flip it. The one thing is, yeah, you can see on the big screen over there, yeah. I don't remember how we set this up. Oh, that's how we set it up. Yeah. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to the teleporting until I get to this point here. So the setup is this map here. And, well, I have to do all that like that. That does happen. That's when you get too close or you're whatever, not facing the right way. It's a damn pain in the ass. But yeah, so part of this whole thing genuinely is trying to make sure that you use the right stuff to make your bridges. And part of it legitimately is to make sure that like you use the right stuff. So trying to do this in single player is a little different because we had to go through all of it. And we had each other. Single player is I'm just by myself this whole time. And you know the best part? I don't even know like what's picking up and what's not for sound wise, so give me 2 seconds. Voice no issues. Where's my VRChat sound? Okay. Let me click on no, let me click on VRChat as well. Properties, capture audio beta, okay. Because I want to make sure that I can like hear my VRChat sound. And I can turn it to the proper level. There we go. Thank you. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so I just, yeah. Right, so now that I have this set up there, to me that looks perfect. But like, when it comes down to the later ones, that you can see, if I click on 3, you can see little gems throughout. when it comes down to some of the later ones, you can see how far out of the way I gotta go to get them. So yeah, it does become a thing as well. And after I'm done this one, after I'm done getting down to this one, I will no longer need this, except for at the very end, where I will need to essentially watch through the whole setup, make sure that I can actually run through without there being any wasted spaces, and then also make sure that I'm able to get back without any wasted spaces. Also, I can hop onto this, click on that. So now, okay, so what it's doing is it's just in that, and that force field goes back. So now I can go to those. This here is the ladder to go back, which gives me to that, which now I also have this long fragment boy. How long is he? Okay, so if I did this, which, yeah, this is what this essentially mostly is, yes. Right, you can see like this is how it's set up. Now I gotta essentially make sure that I'm able to use these the right way to also get back afterwards. So what I'm doing is that essentially. So my setup currently is this. I can get those two, and then I'm backtracking to get back to here to get the two new ones to go figure it out from there. I'm always going to be making sure I can easily backtrack. Also, can I just jump to that? I'm going to test that out in a minute. Because I don't know. I know the jumping distance isn't that far, but if I can just... Nope. Cannot jump to that. Hypothetically, I'd be dead. Now I do, in fact, have to use this because I don't have a way to the teleporter. If this was later on, like all the way at the end over there, then I would have to also use this because I'm not walking that whole damn distance. Yeah. Also, I love how technicality would be doing this, but like I'm still just doing this because I'm lazy. Guess I had it coming thinking that was love. Okay, so that goes there. Alright. That goes there. Knowing that and how that will go there, that in fact does make this a lot easier for me. We'll put this there like that because I will be swapping it out afterwards to do this. Or something like that, accordingly. We just want to be able to essentially do that for now. So, my building for now, I'm easily able to get from back all the way to where I need to be, being those two diamonds right there. That's the main questions all the time. So now... The funny part is I kind of know where some of these are from. This one, I don't recall the diamond. This cube was the cube, but I saw the drinking nights set up. I saw a few of the others as well. And it was pretty cool, honestly. Okay, so I have this new piece. Okay. And this piece. What's this new piece? How can I get this? Not gonna work. Desire. Okay, wait, I can just do this, right? There, right there, because that's easy. Damn, okay, I can get that. And that. I can get those two. Wait a minute. What if I swapped? No. Because that can get to there. Wait a damn minute. That can get to there. That piece can get me to there, but then I'm missing that one there. For now. Okay, so I am mostly done. That piece sits. That piece will sit like this. So here, piece 3, I can get all the way from the back with no issues. All the way, move that out of the way to getting to there with where I need to go. However, it is just the ending part here, which I will do an easy swap around accordingly when needed, which will be right after. I've just got to get 2 more pieces real fast, I guess. I'm not gonna finish that. The bone and Britain dog thing. Alright, can I just reach that? If I could, you know, I kind of want to just jump and reach that because it looks so close. Right? The other thing I'm going to do as well. I need 10 out of 11. That's annoying. Got it. I know she didn't like doing that because it was like, oh no, I have to do all this. So what? I have 10 out of 11. As long as I can make it from where I need to go across and it's straight and stable, I'm fine. Because the way that the layout is, those pieces don't move. So however those pieces are, that's how those pieces are the whole way through. Ah, there we go. Ah, the cube. Okay. So the setup is, well, just kind of continued. It's the same all the way through. However, I just added those at the end to get those, but I can't get those yet. Dang. Okay, so I can jump to it. I've already proven I can. As long as it's cornered, I'll be fine. Yeah, it's cornered. I can already see it from here. And it's a little harder to see in the camera, but still. It's literally just this part right here. Boom. Click. Right, it has the whole hacking terminal set up. How close can I actually get before it gets over there? Oh, nice. Cube. Let me backtrack fast. This is a pool floaty. Alright, let's see what I got and let's edit from there accordingly. So it's because I want to prefer it as a straight shot through. Right? I don't want to have to do as many twisties and turnies as I have already. Alright, let's start editing accordingly as well. Okay. So, actually, that's just good where it is. But to make it more stable, I would just do that. Boom, boom, boom. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. In fact, I know how to do this already. I think I'm part of it, or at least. Boom, 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 right? And it's just all that, you know, all the way through. We'll grab this and we'll just put this right here. So now, essentially, those are all useless. And that setup is what it is there. That's too big of a line. Yeah, you'll be needed there, I think, most likely. Yeah, I'll just put you right there. So now the rest of you is all dependable on, well, the rest of you. I my plus sign. Okay. Alright. We're gonna see, okay? Because what I'll do is I'll put that there for now. Alright, oh yeah, also, for those who don't know, this right here is supposed to be so you can communicate throughout the whole map. But it's one-way communication. And yeah, we did use that. Okay, so I would have to jump, but that's set up nicely for the future. That's a watch. This is a table. Huh. I'm not reaching that. I tried. So I'm able to reach it there. So I don't need the two of them. I can just do. But I want to make it a straight shot where I don't have to do as much turning. And essentially, since that's my goal, boom. Okay, so I got another one of these. My plus sign. I can edit. So what I think I'm gonna do is... No, I'm unable to. What's it called? You're good right there. Okay. There we go. Well, you. I mean, I could try to move you up, but like, there's really no way. So I'll grab that in a minute. I'll move those to those accordingly. We'll go from there. Okay. Alright. I mean, hit my cord. I do like the sound, by the way. I have no idea how much of it actually did record, because there's like no talking sound throughout it. And that's the one thing I do find really annoying. My movement's starting to feel... Yeah, my movement is starting to fuck up again. Oh no, it's back to normal. The cube. You. I just want to be able to use that teleporter as well. If I can, I'm going to click that as soon as I can. That is essentially, to me, a bonus of sorts. Okay, so I got 3 add-ons. You there I can do. Actually, dumb question. If I did this... Okay, okay. I mean, I could. And then it's more like that then. But I would just do this because then it's just boom. It's quote unquote straight shot. And then yeah, we just kind of go from there. I just gotta figure out where that goes. So like at most I'm essentially using most of the bridge. The biggest far out part would be that there, but even then I can still take this off. And do this as well. And what do we got here? Oh, it's one of those. Wait, it's one of those? I can just do that. do one of those. Right, yeah, and then like later on, I already know what I'm doing. Okay. And oh wait, I did get one of these. Nice. A cube. What I'm gonna use a cube for? It's not needed. Even though that's just needed for that there. That's just for that there. Continue straight. I'm gonna weave in and out. Put the cube there. And I'll show you the setup at the end for now. But yeah. You know when you just like cry yourself awake, you know you had a good sleep. Right, this bridge fragment is the only blue bridge fragment, and that's the part that's like, I'm sorry, what? I know I'm missing there, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Because I also still want to make sure that the bridge is set up first, even though I have it all. I can honestly, taking a look, 20 out of 20, good to know. 20/20 vision, right? Because half of the setup of the bridge is just this. The reason why I want to make sure there's a bridge back is I don't know what's on the other side quite yet. I don't recall, as I made sure when we got to this point I was drunk, and I prefer to cover my butt if anything. Okay. I can easily make it with that, but let's see what else we got. The long piece. Okay, let's see what we got. Because that's where the long piece stops. Okay. Good to know. How long is the long piece? Oh, nice. So it's like 2 long pieces from there. At least. Pulling up all of our side pieces accordingly. What do I got here? What can I build here? I can do this. I can do... Nope, unable to do that version. Because I need to build essentially past it there, so... What can I build to? Like so. And like so. Because now I need... Oh, it'd be best if I had a long piece there instead, maybe. Yeah. Actually, wait, no, not even. I can just do this instead. Boom, and then I just need to get a cube. Where's my cube at? I put 1 cube there. Where'd my other cube go? Nope. Okay. Yeah. For right now, I will do that. For over here, I will swap around some things anyways. Boom. Actually, wait. No, I wouldn't be able to. Dang, I tried. Not even. There's still ways. Pick this up. There's still ways. Now, we put this right there. Boom. Alright. And I could do that right there. Boom. And where's another zigzag piece of sorts? Did I use them all? Okay, I did use them all. Put a plus piece there. So zigzag piece. No. No. Shit. Okay. do then is this instead. Okay, so then it's just building across of sorts like this. This, and then figuring out what I can do. Figured it out. It would be best if what I did was something along the lines of that. I feel, and now I haven't wasted essentially a single thing. Wait, no, I haven't wasted essentially a single thing. There we go. So now, of my whole setup, I still have, and I can still build to accordingly. I.e., that, which is slightly out of the way. And now I'm ready to set up for there. Okay. Ready to set up for over there. And it's also all my new pieces. Okay. I don't know how. Oh, wait, I screwed up with that. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I come out in the yellow part, and that's the issue, so that's why. That's why that. But wait. Why don't I just. I'm stupid. Where was that? That was there. Okay, so that's good there, like that. All the way through. And now I still even have this one cube. Which I'll put, like, right there for now. I don't know. I'll put it actually up like this right here. Yeah. Okay. I'll show you the setup that I'm making sure on. Because I want to make sure I have a bridge that I can, like, still traverse through. I might not even need this. I don't recall. I have it very windy. Right? Like... I'm curious, how far can I go before it just tells me, no, you're not allowed to go? If it resets me, I'm gonna, like, to go, no! Let's see. Ah, I can't even go through. At least I tried. Okay. I'm just taking a look at something, that's all. Okay, so while that does that, obviously hack its way through. I have to make it to that. So there's one right here. I will no longer need that one. So essentially the bridge is perfect as is right now, excluding that piece. I can set this up straight, I believe. Okay, I have 3 more to grab. After I grab those 3 more, that's what it is. It's all it is. I wish there was a secret ending in half of these where it's like, oh yeah, you got it all. But, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so 2 long boys plus, okay. Actually, wait, that actually makes half of my stuff easier. Okay, let's see. I come out through there. Boom. Boom. Boom, gone. Put down a long boy. Boom. So now it's just this. What I can do too is move that accordingly like that, because I can still walk on edges. Pick this up and pick that up as it's not needed anymore. Okay, now to collect to there and then to make it to the end is what I need to do. So to collect to I need my, where's my L? To collect to there, I can just do this. And then what I'll do is, I think well do you fit there? You fit pretty damn well there. We'll do the plus boy. Right. I could do the plus boy anywhere, but let's get a long boy out actually instead. For quote unquote making it all the way to the end there, like so. Let's make it to the plus boy. Let's make that there. Okay. Actually, no. Let's do you there like so. No, you there like no. You there like no. Shit, I don't know. Let's back myself up in places I'm unsure of. So just now over here, over. Okay, I can't. So over here. Okay, and now that cube goes over here. Okay, there we go. So now that I have all that set up, essentially, yes, I'm skipping over little parts like that because I don't need it. I don't think I'll need them. And okay, my setup is like so. I'm gonna collect. I can actually collect all of those, but I'm gonna make sure I get to that last teleport first in case there's anything. Oh yeah, I will need to. Anyways, okay. We're so close. Oh, I can't even reach that. I'm one off. Actually, you know what's funny about it though? Because I'm all alone, it's oh well, I'm one off. I can't even jump. Got it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be all the way back over here. I can see how my layout's supposed to be. Pre-lay that out, make it to that last TP, and go from there. That's essentially what it's for. But yeah. I'll no longer need this, I believe, anyways, so it doesn't even matter my setup here as long as it just... Oh, I'm so sexy. And yes, I just did that. Okay, I can make it to the end. Let's back myself up in places I'm still, like, very unsure of. Like, because I know I can hit that, I know, right, blah, blah, blah. I have no idea if I can, I don't know, no idea if I even need that, let's see. Just in case. Okay, I could do that. Alright. Let me get the last one. Actually, wait, let me get the last one, click on that, and then I shouldn't hypothetically be able to TP back with no issues, right? Just to show you guys fast. I'm gonna click the button, then click on the thing fast, just to show you. And hypothetically, I'm not sure. I don't know, because I don't remember what she did when she made it to here. Well, actually, I don't even know what the hell she did when she made it to here. Okay, so I clicked on it. It's currently doing its extendo thing. And so for you guys, from the start, I can walk the whole way accordingly, all the way through. As you can see. Oh, that's what it was. Firewall enforcement disabled, manual API. Oh, I can't even teleport. But I mean, it's opening, and I also had to do this setup myself if I recall correctly. Yeah, it's opening. See that nuclei in the center there? I need to go over there myself. We're just, okay, so we're just gonna die. I guess not. We're just gonna die, make it a little easier, because, like, I don't want to try to somehow have to climb all that myself. And yeah, so when we did this, me and Ghostly, I had to figure out how to make sure I can walk all the way there, because I couldn't teleport. And then after teleporting all the way there, after having to walk all the way there, there's something we have to do in there, and I don't recall any of that. The fact that it took me also 30 minutes to do this, and I'm gonna go into the VRChat Epidendum world or whatever afterwards, and it's gonna do the, oh hey, yes, you totally did this, 100%. Hypothetically, if not, I will have no issues restarting all my stuff and going from there. But yeah, we made it to the legitimate full-on final world, and then I got told pretty much by my stuff, hey, by the way, you're having corrupted issues. Also, by the way, Films can't join you on the last world, even though he joined when, because we all recorded it all in one day. Films can't join you on the last world because he did not make it through the second world. Oh, also, by the way, you're fucked because of the fact that your recording did not save properly. So essentially that's what I'm doing. As long as my fucking mouse allows me to actually move. Okay, there we go. I'm able to actually move. I might go AFK for a second and just beat the crap out of my mouse to figure this out. I say mouse, but my character stuff to figure this out pretty much. I was also incredibly sick when I did it. I was just afraid that this stuff would be taken down from the world setup, like starting off in the actual VRChat home, by the time we made it to this part of, like, by the time we started it, and so that's why I started it that day. So yeah, that's what that setup is. I'm surprised I actually kind of managed to talk my way through after that. Whoa, oh yeah, I forgot it kind of does a half zoom in screen over here for me. And part of it is, like, I don't know if you guys actually see that, but part of it is because it's supposed to be a sphere. Alright. That has nothing. Oh, evacuate. Ugh. Well, okay, so I'm slightly going crooked, but I'm okay with that. That's what I'm running from. Hip hooray! And if I don't make it, oh yeah, if I don't make it, then I have to restart the running process. Oh, trying to switch the setup as well. Oh, it makes it hard. This part was fun. Fun but difficult. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it, I don't think. Screen's fading. Screen is fading. No. I made it. I made it. I made it. Well, back to that endpoint. Created by Puzzle 4 team. Raingram, Salen, and Emo Betty, with additional help from Sora, Technic, and Nally. Fuck. Thank you guys so much. And now, we're on to this part. I'm going to essentially do the jumping into flat out of this part. But, actually, I'll stay here for the loading because I don't mind doing the loading. But, like, in all honesty, I don't know. I really, really don't know. And that's where I'm just like, Okay, so it's like I did come through there still. Is my setup the same as it was when we... Okay, my setup is the same still. Oh, so, okay, so next video setup will be... well, I'll just do it like this. Next video setup will be exploring what's down here. And I'll be doing that, honestly, different day because I can't... I could reset it all. Great heavens. Because I can't otherwise with the others. Instead what I can do, I believe I can still click. I can't click on those anymore. Those are broken. I'm lazy. I can't click over this. I saw something on my camera. What's that purple thing? I might have to use OVR to figure out what that is. What else I got? What else can my camera see? No, just the worlds, right? Honestly though, some of the worlds that these guys made are like cool as hell, you know? Like, right? I can't even open up this and it pisses me off. Can't go into here. Alright, like, what's in that room? It's just an empty room. Damn it. Right, we got like all the log tapes. Oh, that's how the log tapes work. I see, I see. I'll tell Ghostly that later. And films. Yeah, actually, you know what's funny is all the people that like have worked on these worked on all of these too as well, and that's the cool thing. VITU. I don't know what the VITU is right now, actually. Let me look at worlds real fast. Variety box. Graffiti grab. I think the VITU is VR. Oh, this isn't an VR, and I don't know. It also could just be referencing this place. It's not just one world that set us up with it, but a multiple. Kinda want to stress this out to an hour because I do want to hop down here, but another day, another day, another day.